How's everybody doing tonight? We're up for a double feature for tonight's Sonic Unleashed session because we're not playing one, but two versions of the game. We're going to be playing the HD version to start off here, Sonic Unleashed HD. Then, I'd say around 2 or so hours into the stream, we're going to be swapping over to the Wii version, Sonic Unleashed. We're doubling up for tonight's session because on Thursday we're actually going to be doing something very special to celebrate Splatoon's 10-year anniversary, but still want to get in all the time for Sonic Unleashed this week, so we're going to be doing a double session tonight. And to start things off, last session we finished the main campaign for the HD version of Sonic Unleashed. So now we're done with the story. That means our challenge run is now over. Now I'm going to be playing the game however I want, so I'm allowed to do whatever glitches and techniques. I'm allowed to level up my character finally. So we're into that said cleanup phase of the game. And we got a lot of different items that we were missing. I actually double checked what we were actually missing compared to what we should have once we 100% the game. So I got a full list of all of the movies, songs, and the directory stuff. Like, I got a whole list to double check. So we're good to go here in the HD version. But because we are missing out now on Chip, because in terms of the story, he is now resting in somewhere inside the planet, and because of that I kind of felt like it's time for us to honor the guy, because he's no longer with us. In fact, he's not even going to be with our character going forward in this said series, or at least to start off, because I replaced Chip with someone else. But also, that bracelet that he gave us, yeah, we're actually going to use the bracelet. The rare sight of Sonic wearing the bracelet is going to come true here. Well, let's go ahead and boot up the game so you can see what I'm talking about. And all the stuff I get to show off is thanks to the PC port here having mod support. So I installed a couple different cosmetic mods to just spice up our adventure a bit. Nothing that's going to be game breaking or changing like the skeleton of the character, because I don't want to mess with how the game controls. So I just did a lot of the bare minimum changes. So let's go to Spagonia so you can see what I'm talking about. So if you were here for the April Fool's Sonic Unleashed stream, yeah, you may recognize our Chip replacement. That's right, Sonic is joined by Hatsune Miku. That is who we're going to have with us, at least for now. I might swap out the Chip overlay with someone else, or maybe even flat out not have Chip as a side character, but for right now I think replacing him with Miku just seems fitting. And speaking of fitting, we actually have on Chip's bracelet. This is a thing that the game never lets you do. You never see this bracelet again after the final cutscene. It just kind of poofs. So I felt that that was a disservice to Chip to not have the bracelet. So for tonight, we're going to be using a Sonic model that has the bracelet. And that's not just the day version of Sonic. If we go to our night form, the Werehog also has the bracelet too. Again, it's a disservice for us to not wear this thing at some point because Chip did give it to us. Maybe we'll put it in storage later, but for right now, I think it's probably a good idea for Sonic to wear this. And I love having Miku back on my side. One of the best cosmetic mods, flat out, just having Miku with us. And it's not just a cosmetic thing, because she also changes up the cutscenes too, but we played through a whole campaign run of Sonic Unleashed with the Miku mod active, so if you want to see the cutscenes, check out the April Fool's Sonic Unleashed run on the VOD channel. That's probably the best way of really experiencing all this stuff outside of playing it on your own. But yeah, I went out of my way and I looked at the things we're missing here. So in terms of the soundtrack, we're missing the orchestral theme, aka World Adventure. So the main theme of Sonic Unleashed. And also the ending song, Dear My Friend. Those are the only two songs we're missing. Or, yeah, no, it's songs. I mixed up some of the things in my notes. So let me just fix that really quick. Put the wrong labels on there. There you go. In terms of videos, we're missing this one here, which is the Midnight Dance. This one here, which is the Spagonian Temple cutscene. And then the final one was one of the last cutscenes. This one, Rekindled Light. So it was right after the final boss fight was completed. Those are the videos we're missing there. In terms of the archives, we're missing a lot of this, but it's because most of these things are in side quests now. So we'll be getting these along the way. A lot of concept art. We got a Holoska piece, Eggman's hideout, Pickles Lab from Shamar, some character pieces including Otto, Yasmin, and I don't know how to say this one, so I'm just gonna grab a text-to-speech. Don't mind me. Just gonna cheat. Wait, what did that say? I'm gonna turn up my volume because I couldn't even hear it. Sorry, Anna? I think that's how you say her name. It's the... I think it's this one here, specific. No, it's this one. It's one of the characters from Holoska we're missing, is the point. We're missing Professor Pickle and his assistant, but all these books we'll be getting from doing side quests for the most part. Directory-wise, in terms of the bestiary, I'm missing 3 Eggman robots, which includes an Egg Fighter Knight, Gold Arrow Cannon, and Egg Burst. I think one of these we've seen, I just never attacked, and then the other 2 I don't think we've seen yet. In terms of the Dark Guy Mini, I'm missing a Fright Master, which again, I don't think we've seen, but we will at some point. So most of the things I'm missing are things I would expect. Alright, let's get out of here. Because I think the start, I want to go back and get those 2 things we missed in day stages. So let's start off here in Act 2, because we're missing 1 record here, which I think is probably the orchestral theme. So I'm just going to go fast real quick to grab that. Thankfully, we already got the S here, so it doesn't really matter what we do. So because now I'm allowed to do whatever, I'm just going to speed through these stages as fast as possible. We're going to be doing a proper cleanup run of all these stages, but as of right now, I'm just going to grab the one thing I know I missed. Dope. See, I'm trying to do fancy stuff now. To be fair, I should probably have up my input display so I can see what I'm doing. Because I'm just doing all this by feel. Yeah, I should not be doing that. To be fair, now I'm just being show-offy. Let me just pull it up so I can see it. And at any point, if you want to see my actual inputs, I can just show them on the screen. Alright, so right here's the thing we missed. I'm literally just here for this 1 record. Once I get it, I'm just gonna leave. And that is it. We were literally here just for that. And thankfully, you don't need to complete a stage to actually get the collectible. So, I grab it, I'll go to the lab, and check what we got. Because I believe that's probably the orchestral theme. Sure enough, so I can mark that off my list. And that's proof right there. You don't need to beat a stage to actually keep your thing. Now, I do have to do that for another stage. And that, I believe I do need to beat. So let's go get that collectible. It's right here in Holoska. Yeah, we need to get better than an E rank here. So while I'm here, I'm going to try to do a 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Try to get the rank.
Here we go!
Okay, almost got a break jump. So I was trying to do... Oh, that was a good one. That was a good D-speed. See, that's why I like those speed techs, because you can just blink and you're out of an area. It's so fast. There's one called break jump glitch, where if you're holding a very specific angle, it's possible to go through from a 3D section into a 2D section with this super fast speed, you can skip 2D sections entirely. It is extremely dangerous, very situational how well it works, and in some cases, you can go so fast you can clip out of the level, which would essentially crash your game. So yeah, needless to say, risk versus reward. Decent speed on the bobsled. You can go faster, but that was fine. So the one thing we missed here, we couldn't get because of wall jump. So we'll be taking a whole new path to go get our item. Now I'm gonna take a shortcut. Because this area, for whatever reason, does not have any collision. So you can just go right past it, no invisible wall, you're good. And I'm just gonna hop on the water because this is funny. So right here is the thing we missed. So just take the top path, grab ourselves a life, and there's our book. Okay, it feels like something caught my foot for a second, so I should have more speed, but whatever. Alright, so let's just finish the stage. I don't think that's an S. I felt like I did pretty good, but something tells me I didn't get enough rings, so I'll try to get as many as I can here, and be careful not to get hit by the robot that punches you from downtown. So I'm gonna just have to be very careful. One robot-specific hitbox. I kill a good amount on the way just for score bonus. Alright, so this is the one robot section I'm worried about. Stay to the right, or left, excuse me. Alright, 200 rings. It'd be sub 3, so decent time, good amount of enemies. That might have actually been S rank.
Cool.
No, it was shy by about 6K. So it was close, but not close enough. Alright, so art book number 9. That's probably the Holoska art. Let me go check. Yep, sure enough, that's the Holoska art. That makes sense. You get the Holoska arc in the first stage from the continent. That's not surprising. And now I want to do one more thing before I start leveling up my character. Because I need to do this one thing for my sake. Eggman Land. We got an A rank here. And we were off. Notice with the points? 591395. The S rank here is 600K. We were barely off. I'm doing it. But except I'm doing it my way. I'm gonna do a speedrun strat instead of just playing the whole level. It's just for time, that's it. But everything else I can do even with just playing normally, so I just want to do the speedrun strat to show it off. Because we're doing this a lot for hot dog missions. And to be fair, if you haven't seen this one before, yeah, it's worth it. Trust me. Ooh, got the speed into the rail. Let's go. Alright, here comes the fun part. Next attempt. I didn't have enough height, that was my problem. Guys, we'll grab the life. Alright, so if I jump here at apex of my jump, I boost. I can stand on this section because of reasons. Then from here, I want to do an M speed in a very specific way. So I'm just barely holding right on my control stick. And now we're skipping the Werehog section and a good chunk of the next day Sonic section. And we're right in the bobsled part. Now, the fun part about this is I have bobsled control without being on the bobsled. I'm not explaining that one. So my control right now is extremely stiff. So I gotta be extremely careful how I'm moving around this section. But I'm allowed to boost, and also I can still do other things like M speed. So barely holding a direction on my joystick, and then I jump in the air and just gain speed instead of losing it for some reason.
Feeling good.
And there you go. That was the entirety of day 1 and a piece of the day 2 section of Eggman Land. So now I'm Werehog 2. And as a reminder, right now, I got no skills, so I gotta do all this. Still is level 1. This will be my last level 1 thing I really do, because why not? Send it out with a bang. So instead of doing this section normally, we're gonna do a skip. Same skip we did to get one of the records. Just get closer to ledge and hold B. There you go, you skipped the level. It's way better than doing this section normally, because this section's terrible. But no proper drop shadows here, and how the camera just spazzes out. Yeah, I'd rather just do things like this. And now, just gonna ignore all you guys and leave. And if I hit that, cool. So hitting the hourglass while the door shuts means I can get control of Sonic in that section, and then from here, it's the final day Sonic section we gotta go through. There's a skip to bypass all this, but I'm actually going through this normally because I want the quick time points. Not that long of a section, to be fair, so it doesn't really hurt to go through it. Trying to go through the right section of spikes there, but I actually got denied. Doesn't matter. I'm more concerned about these quick time section for points. I'll get the rings back. Okay, I was wanting a cool, but you know what? I'll take a great, because that's still a lot of points. The better you do, the more points you get for those quick times. Okay, I don't know why he didn't grab the pulley. That was a little nerve-wracking. Almost walked right off the edge, because Sonic didn't grab. Was that not a cool? How was that? Okay, that one looked like it was lower, so I can get it. There you go. Alright, that should be enough points from quick time. You know what? Take another hit. I can't really move that well once I take hits, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Nice, I hit the Y button for Lightspeed Dash and I completely whiffed the rings. And now to finish this section with style. I'm not doing any of it. Nice little clip through wall, go right through it, then jump here, and land on top of the pipe, because of course you can. For whatever reason, collision in this game is two-sided. Most video games, it's a one-sided street. So if you go through a wall, normally the other side doesn't have collision, so you can fall back in bounds. Sonic Unleashed is the weird oddity in games where most of the stuff is two-way collision. So I can ride on top of these pipes. But thankfully, that's not the case for everything. There are some sections that are one-way collision, and this is one of them here. I'm gonna fall down, land on this ceiling, and now I'm stuck here, but there's a piece of it that I can just fall back through. And with that, we're at the very end of the final Werehog section. So all I gotta do here is fight the Titan. And before I go fight the Titan, I'm gonna get me a claw, which I think is in this one. There you go. Now also, I did skip a wizard, so that's a huge deal here, because that's one less thing to fight. Okay, you're a problem. Thank you. Now, where was I? Get out of here. Gonna grab me that 10 ring, not because I need it for health, because I can just get a health refill in the next room. But it gives me some more points. Grab all that stuff there, because now I got myself another set of claws, which is perfect. No wizards here, once again. For whatever reason, me doing that out of bounds... Thank you. That out of bounds clip to get here with the pipe, I just skip unloading stuff here, which is great, because I don't want to fight any wizards. And you don't need to fight the wizards, because thankfully, to spawn the gold ring, all you have to do is kill the set of titans in this final room. You don't need to have every single enemy in this room defeated. It's just the titans. Also, see you later. I can't believe that actually happened. Let's go. Alright, so I need to explain what the heck happened there, because if you blinked, you missed him falling out of bounds. So, for whatever weird reason, don't understand how this works. Sonic Unleashed things. If you're shielding and a Titan jumps on your head, specifically when you're in Unleashed mode, this is like a weird stars must align kind of situation. When you're in Unleashed mode, shielding the jump attack specifically from a Titan, they can just have a chance of clipping through the floor. So in that case, I didn't have to fight the last Titan, and I had more enough points it didn't matter. So there's your S rank in less than 7 minutes. Now mind you, could have done that without doing the bobsled skip, but I think it was just funnier to do the bobsled skip for 1, and 2, just saves us time. I'm allowed to do whatever, which includes this. Oh my god, he's leveling up. What am I watching? Hey man, how you doing? Just missed the Titan falling out of bounds. Rewind the stream 5 minutes, see what I'm talking about. Not even 5 minutes, like maybe 2. So I'm gonna focus extremely on combat for a while here. I want all my moves almost instantly, and we have 99 bars of experience, so I'm allowed to focus on just combat. Now, I hope you like grinding, because I need to level up only combat but not strength at the moment, because we're gonna grind for the Combo King achievement. And to do that effectively, I need to be at level 1 strength still. Hence why I'm just focusing on combat. Why not? That's insulting, by the way. When you're like a pixel away from filling out that bar. Yeah, I'm mad. Doing alright? I'm doing alright myself. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna feed myself something really quick. You know what? Here, I'll be nice. Where is it? Oh, that's actually, wait a minute. I think I skipped it. Because this is, yeah, the Sunday Supreme's the first thing, you idiot. 30 experience, thank you. Here you go, have this, Miku. So fun being on World. Okay, of all the lines that Chip could read, of course it's gotta be that line right now, because, of course, you're not Chip anymore. You're Hatsune Miku. There. Now my OCD won't bug. Can I have 2 more ice creams? Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna trigger save first before I do any of this. There you go. That forced an autosave. Now I can do whatever. It's just in case I get a weird issue. So, I should mention, right now, what we're going to be trying to go for is this, Combo King. They don't tell you in the description, but this is, if I'm not mistaken, 10,000 combo. It's tracked throughout the entire game, but there's no counter that you can see as the player. So, this is supposed to be something you get over time. But there's a way to make this easier, and it's with this man. Because as of right now, he's not possessed. In fact, apparently he seems happy. Oh wait, no, he's possessed. Miku, get the camera! So yeah, we're doing our first exorcism. And this is why I need the level of combat, but not strength. So I'm specifically doing X, X, Y, Y, which does this spin attack, but I'm not finishing the combo. In fact, I'm not even finishing the mission. Alright, cool. How's everybody doing? So, yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing for, I don't know how long, maybe like 30 minutes, I hope. To be fair, I calculated this, and I think if you have 0 combo going up to 10k, I think it's an hour of this. Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but we shouldn't be here for too long because of the level 1 stuff. The level 1 stuff kind of bloated my combo a little bit more, so that should help. So you want to fail this mission on purpose, which will reload it, and then we can just do the whole combo thing again. As long as we don't complete the mission, then I can just rinse and repeat. Yeah, and look at my combo. Like, every time we do this, on average, I get about 350-ish. It's a lot of points for a combo. And that's why you don't finish the combo, because it doesn't really do too much. And I'm going to just ignore those last 2. Again, I don't want to actually succeed. I want to fail. And I'll specifically jump on this pillar every time just to get out of the way of enemies. Then I don't have to deal with any of the little small fry. They can't reach me from up here, so I'm gonna chill. Hopefully you like the battle music, by the way, because that's all you get to hear now. We just have nothing but battle music. There you go. All of us dead. That's why I couldn't kill it. That makes sense. Maybe I can find something to put in here. I don't know what exactly I would want to even supplement the battle theme with here, honestly. I mean, I could have used the joke ones I have in the April Fool special, but I think it's just best to save those for that special. So I'm just gonna let this play out. I unironically like this song, I just think it's overplayed in the game. But since we haven't really heard it much in this playthrough, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Oh no, I failed. Whatever shall I do? Try again? Don't mind if I do. So the stronger I am, the less combo I would have right now. This is the whole reason why we're still at level 1 strength, but I needed to have some combat level
So I can actually get the move I wanted. Yeah, that's good enough. Because I think that's 46. Okay, I don't know where the other 4 are. I see 2. Oh, no, they're all here. There, 7. And now we go back to wait. And this is what I was talking about before. They can't hurt me from up here because they just can't reach. Yeah, this is my life now. I'm just constantly killing things, failing, killing things, failing, rinse and repeat until I see an achievement pop up. This is my life. I'm curious of how much combo we had coming into this, to be fair, because of level 1 jank. We did probably have maybe, I would guess, 3k? That's just a rough estimate in my head. Yeah, this is the best mission in the whole game if you're wanting to grind out Combo King, but as a reminder, it needs to be level 1 strength if you want the most out of this, because the stronger you are, the less combo you'll have in this kind of mission. So, realistically speaking, that's why it was good for me to do a level 1 run. It's a pseudo prep for this mission. You didn't know it the whole time. I had my ideas locked in my head. I had my whole route planned. Kill him! I do wonder what's the bit file in, well, the actual save file that you can look at, maybe like a hex editor, that tells you how much combo you have for the whole file. Something tells me I could probably check, but I don't know where to look. That's the only thing. Like, let me see something. I'm gonna open up a hex editor while we wait, and I'm going to pull up, not this save, because I don't want to do anything bad to this one. I'm gonna pull up a spare save. Should be an ML. Yeah, ML save is the mod supported saves. Okay, well, I was gonna check in. The file only now just loaded. All right, let's go. Do it again. There. And now we just wait out the timer again. Alright, so now I can check the file. Let's see. I'm just gonna scroll through it, because right now it's just a bunch of jumbled mess in the wording, so that tells me it's very proprietary code, essentially. Like, stuff you can't interact with in a hex editor. Maybe it's an achievement data. Oh no, achievement data is even worse. There's almost nothing there. I got an external data file, and it has only 2 lines of code. Okay, so all 3 are worthless. Never mind, not gonna even bother. So there's something in the code that's checking for how much combo you have, but I can't visibly see it. Okay, I thought I killed them both. I don't want to, but to be fair, there's still another one around, so that's fine. Oh, nice. You played the Tales of Adventure game. That became one of your favorite Game Gears. That's cool. Yeah, I've heard it's kind of like a Metroidvania. Well, before that was really a thing in the overall like gaming scene. So, I've heard it's actually a pretty solid game. It's just a Game Gear game, so it has some weird control quirks you gotta get used to. Oh, speaking of that, man, I listened a little bit. I didn't have a chance to fully watch it today, obviously. I did see that you posted your playthroughs now, starting with the Game Gear stuff, for the Origin stuff. Did you not set the audio to mono? Because I noticed you have the double audio bug that the Game Gear games are known for in Origins. If you don't set the audio correctly in the settings, the audio just duplicates for some stupid reason. It's a very known bug in Origins that they never bothered to fix. They still... Wait, 45. Yeah, they're still alive. No, they're not. Get out of here. Yeah, so for those who don't know, because this is extremely dumb with the Sonic Origins version of the Game Gear games, you gotta set the audio to mono. And if you do that, the Game Gear games play correctly for audio. It's dumb, because otherwise they take a mono track and then put it in both the left and right ears, so just playing the audio twice. It's something in the settings. I would have to boot it up to look. I might be able to do it during one of these attempts. Oh, hey, get him! Here, well, let me do this. I'm gonna kill 300 more combo, and then I'll look. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, let me find my copy of Origins on Steam, because I'll just use that version. So if you randomly see me move, I think you'll understand why. Actually, now thinking about that, let me do, where was it again? No, yeah, it's an input. Turn background input off. Then when I'm clicked on a different game, it won't go off. Then I can just click back. But yeah, it's a setting in, I think, game settings, but I'm gonna find out here in a minute. Let's see if it loads, because Origins on PC is still kind of terrible too. Oh. Hang on, I'm having the PlayStation 3 experience here really quick, because I'm loading 2 games in one. Temporary nerf. I don't think my computer likes running 2 games at once, one for being in 4K. That makes sense. Bye-bye. Okay, that's right. I'm also running Ultra Effects. It's gonna look weird. Let me do this really quick so you'll hear music. But I'm just gonna load in the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, it's not gonna work with my controller right now. It really does not like this. So I may not be able to actually check for you. It's in the settings, I just can't tell you where because I don't remember off the top of my head. Alright, about to unleash because I'm about ready to run out of my time anyways. Oh no, I failed again. Anyways. I'll try that again. Okay, back to here. We'll try it again. This time you'll see me go from the Steam window, so I hope to God this doesn't just fail again. Again, I'm running 2 different PC games right now, and that's not normally a thing you're allowed to do, but I'm running this through a completely different launcher. That's why it's fine. So we'll see if this actually works. I'm gonna put Unleash on a different window because I'm almost out of time. Alright, my controller actually works this time, so I can show you the setting for once. I'll run out of time on the mission, I'll just pop back in when we're done here. Was it in sound? Yeah, it's in sound, so set it, because it's by default, it's set to off. It needs to be on. And I don't know why that this is off by default. This is infuriating. Because, again, what Sega did with this collection, or Sonic Team, I should say, is they took the mono sound and just shoved it in 2 ears. So it just doubles the audio, and it sounds really stupid. It sounds like your game is echoing. So you need to go in the sound settings and turn on mono audio. If you do this, then it fixes the whole issue. It's so dumb, and it's a thing you have to do manually. It should be something that's just done in general. I hate that so much about this stupid collection. To be fair, don't play the Game Gear games in this collection, because it's horrible. It's a terrible experience. Because the games have a wrong aspect ratio, the audio's bugged, the visuals look wrong and washed out. It's like, God, man, everything about this version's terrible for Game Gear games. And the mod scene hasn't really fixed it, because there's no real point. Just go play it in, like, Sonic Adventure or something. That's kind of like the takeaway. Anyways, let's put back my render scale at 200. Back to 4K. So yeah, little pro tip. If you're actually bothering with playing the Game Gear games on Origins, go in and turn on mono audio to on in the sound settings. It'll just give you a better audio experience, because it's not going to double up your audio for some stupid reason. Now, not to say that that's a bad thing for your videos. In fact, that's going to be a good thing for you to probably show for one of those Game Gear runs, and then another one later will not have the double audio. That's a thing you can bring up in your videos now. I just gave you free content. Send me a check in the mail, please. My address is... What do you think I'm saying out loud? I'm not doxing myself. Alright, that's enough, because I think any more I'll kill these enemies. Although, I think one of them is missing. Sure, I'll kill you. I don't know where the other dude is. He's probably hiding. Yeah, I can barely see him now behind the pillar. He's just hiding. Leave him be. He's on his own. Speaking of Origins, I do want to give it another replay on the PC side, specifically. I want to try out that Ultrafix mod. I haven't installed, I just haven't really tinkered with it much yet. I just wanted to see what they did, fans, for the game. Because they supposedly fixed a lot of things that Sonic Team did not fix with Origins. Cool. Alright, no more. Oh, I finished a mission. I wasn't supposed to finish the mission. Well, thankfully, it's not a big deal if you do, because I could just go into the actual level select now and do the same thing. So it's fine that I finished it. I just didn't want to, because then I could just repeat it from here. Something's different. Yeah, I finished a mission. I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh no. Alright, see you later. We're not done with that yet. I'm going back. I thought I could redo that. Well, crap. No, I can't. All right, well then, that's fine. I'll get the combo throughout the rest of our adventure. That was a lot of it, to be fair. How long were we doing that? Let me see. I'm gonna get an average here. Hang on, because that wasn't supposed to end yet. But that's okay if it does, because we already got a lot of it. So that was 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. I'm gonna do the math. I'm gonna say roughly 350, and it was a minute each. So that's 350 times 15. So that gave me 5,000 combo right there. So that's half of what Combo King requires. So if my average is correct with if I have about 3,000 combo, then realistically speaking, I could have around 8,000 combo in the bank. And mind you, we still have to do hot dog missions, we still have to do all the extra side quests, and we still need to do the DLC. So there's plenty of opportunities for us to still get Combo King. I was hoping to get it here, but I'm set up for a good chunk, so no thank you. Now I need to level up Sonic to max. So to do that, I normally wait until later to do DLC, but as of right now, I'm breaking that rule a little bit because I need experience, and this is by far the best way of getting experience. So I'm gonna run through Windmill Isle Act 1, 2, probably 2 times. I think that's all I'll need. So I can get 99 experience. Stop! God, I forgot how annoying this section can be because of all this crap. There you go. So far, just from the first minute, I got 11 bars of experience. So, normally, if you don't have DLC, the best way to get experience is just to eat a bunch of food. Specifically, the Hero Sandwich or the Empire Steaks, because they're both worth 50 points apiece. But, in my case, I'm doing DLC instead, because if you own Apato's DLC, this is the better way of doing level grinding. Because in this stage, you do a couple run-throughs real quick. Because all you do is grab experience like that, then hit a checkpoint and die. Then, you can grab more experience, and just rinse and repeat. This takes about maybe 10 minutes tops to get max experience in the game. So it doesn't take that long. Oh, okay, my B button just wasn't working all of a sudden, because that's fun. It wasn't the... I think it was more just the ledge wasn't close enough, because it's got like this weird angle on it. It's so nice to have my combo moves now, because I can do stuff like this. I always level up Sonic's combat almost immediately to get like a lot of his different moves. Because they're not just great for fighting, his moves are also really good just for platforming. So getting more of his combat early on is really, really important. Okay, just fast enough. I was worried about that. Alright, now I'm actually going to level up mid-stage. Because now I want more strength. Now we're not doing the Combo King grind, I want strength. Alright, that should be good. That's all I want for now. Okay, that camera sucked for a second there. I have to just jump off a cliff so I can hear myself think for 5 seconds. Oh my god, that's loud. Alright, go. You might take a chance. Spinning blade of death being right next to me. Did my level stay when I did that? Okay, that's what I thought. Strength 5. As long as you hit a checkpoint, then those stat changes will save. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yep, sure enough. I figured that would happen. So you may be wondering, why did he just hit a wall that didn't look like it was there a second ago? Well, you know what's the fun part about this stage? It took me a lot of testing to realize why that happens. there's an invisible wall that spawns once you jump past this specific point that I'm jumping to here. So, right here, at this checkpoint. Oh, I'm screwed now. Let me just go fast and I'll explain it. I'm gonna just go. Yep, it's too slow. The moment those spikes in the life spawns, there's like a 3-second timer, I think. It's something very strict. That starts up, and that specific timer, that's all you got before an invisible wall just shows up out of nowhere. It sucks. Maybe I'll load this up with like some cheat codes on or something with debug to show it in the future, but you got a very short window, so I gotta go and just grab my experience as fast as I can. If I can't get it, I just go. To be fair, that was a low jump, so it's my fault. But I barely have enough time to get that experience again. It's worth doing, because you get a lot, so that's why I'm trying it constantly and failing, mind you. I kind of wish I had more strength, but I don't want to waste too much of my experience right now, because I got to do the stage again to get more. You know, that's good enough. I don't need every pick. I got hit by the invisible wall anyways. I don't need every pixel. How much do we even have for this attempt? Wasn't even paying attention. 36. You know what? I'm gonna try this one more time. But, oh my god, so loud! Sounds like there's 5 spikes on top of each other. Why so loud? Hello? God, the loudness is going away. I was gonna say, I'm gonna try this one more good attempt, and if I just eat it again, I'll just eat food. Oh, okay. I'll just eat food because the invisible wall is coming up too fast. Oh, I didn't want to spawn the rest of the enemies, but whatever. Oh, crap. No, I hit the checkpoint, so it should be fine. Okay, now we're good. You have combat now. I just played it level 1 style because I'm so used to that. God, this is gonna take a bit to get used to again, I guess, huh? Okay, you won't let me climb, that's a bad thing. I'm trying to get over the barrier here. If he's close enough, I'll just do this instead. Oh my god, really? Really? I hate the quick strat out of here, but doing the puzzle normally sucks too. Okay, oh, we're good now. See ya. I could do with more experience, but you know what? That's fine. That's good enough. Because here's what you do normally. If you want to grind experience fast, this is the part that sucks for your hand. This is where having a turbo fire controller is that'd be better. Actually, I think I can go backwards, yeah, like this. I want... Where is it? Here we go. Big G steak. Oh, that's right. I need to go to a hub. I can't even do it here for some reason. Even though I probably could. I don't know why I can't eat food on the world select map. There, it's 50 experience. Every time. So let's do it while we move, because it's funny. Hey, Kiri, how you doing? Chili dogs are the second best experience food. They give you 30. Big G steak and the hero sandwich are both worth 50. So if you can get those, it's a better value. This is why I think this is funnier. Go, Sonic, go. Oh, Chip, you stole my steak. Oh, sorry. That's Miku. I gotta be politically correct in this house. And then as soon as I feed Chip, and I can't do anything else. Now I just stand here awkwardly. I don't even eat. Because I'm talking the ice cream man. Yeah, let's just say moving and eating is cursed in this game. Probably don't do that. Alright, back to eating. Gotta work off those steaks, yeah. We're doing jumping jacks as we eat. It's the only way to survive. I don't even know if I got hero sandwiches yet, because we haven't found Winto's in a little bit. We found him a decent amount last session, but I don't think he had any hero sandwiches yet. Yeah, so this is the old school method of grinding. This is why I did Act 1 too. I got about, based on what I was doing, it's like 50 something experience. If I did another good pass, it would have been like 70. Sonic 2 XL flashbacks. Yeah. The more you eat, the worse you play. Because you get really fat. God, I remember there was like a certain point of rings that you just flat out could not beat any stage. It's not even saying like you ate too many rings to a point where you just have a heart attack and die, because that was a gimmick in that game. I just remember you had any more than like, what, 20 rings and you just couldn't jump. It was terrible. And that was the whole joke. Yeah, so this is all I get to do. My thumb will be tired in 5 seconds. So I'm gonna swap to the other one, because now this thumb is killing me. And all you can see through the menu is Sonic going, like, constantly. It's like, dude, how are you still eating? You should be dead. I really wish there was just a eat all button, because this is the best way for a casual, mind you, without knowing the Act 1-2 DLC strat. This is the best way for food management wise of earning experience. It's just nothing but mash the A button. That's not comfortable on the finger. So I'm just doing this, rinse and repeat until I feel full. Really just wish there was an eat all button. Alright, 87. I still need more. That's close, but not enough. I'm gonna go buy more steaks. They're kind of expensive. 90 rings per steak is a lot. But the thing is, if Winto's is selling hero sandwiches, most of the time it's cheaper, but he can sell you them for 100 rings, so it might not be cheaper. Speaking of. Nope, he ain't here. Dang it. I was hoping I would have found a Winto as soon as I said that. Also, I was today years old when I realized the bumpers move this menu faster. Well, that's a godsend. I don't know how many of these I should be eating. Because I'm at 85 experience, 50 points apiece. I don't know how much a experience bar fills. I think it might be like 2 steaks per bar. 95. We'll do it again. But only once. 96. Okay, yeah. 2 steaks per bar. So 96. That's 2. 7. 8, 9. So it should be 8 steaks. I'll feed me 9 to be safe. Because then that should be max experience. I want max. Add one more to be safe. Here, Miku, do you want one? I like how we go from talking how well the food's prepared to, oh my god, Sonic, I touched grass! Perfect. We're ready. Godspeed, my ears. We're gonna go ahead at this point and level up Sonic the Max. I'll explain it when we do it, but if you're here for the April Fool's stream, like what, 2 months ago? You know the trick I'm doing? If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It was a fun one. Cool. See ya. So not opening the door in this section cause enemies not to spawn. So I just run through here with no barrier. Thinking this stage is so short. It's gonna really help for what I'm needing to do here. And so I'll skip the loading trigger in this section, so no fire enemies and spikes, which is good, because my ears are still recovering from the spikes in another level, but also they're about ready to be destroyed again. The one moment I go to scratch my nose, that's my own fault. I don't care about the rank, because I'm not going for the S rank yet. I'm going for the S rank after I do some fancy stuff. So glad I finally have this move too. Dash and Y, one of my favorite moves is the Werehog, just because of how fast you move, but it's also really good for an attack. Alright, so now we're gonna do something very, very fancy, and it's extremely convenient this works out. So, I'm glad this exists. But, let's see if I get the first try. I'll explain it once I get it. Cool, I got it! First try, let's go! So, I just touched the goal ring, but I didn't end the stage. So let me just grab you really quick, buddy. Thank you. So now we just beat the stage. Notice the goal ring's gone, but also, more importantly, yeah, we're controlling Sonic in the loading screen area, or the result screen area. Level up, buddy. So, we're essentially doing infinite experience at this point. So by touching the goal ring and interrupting Sonic's landing by either dying, or in the case of what I did, grabbing the torch in the back, I stored the end of state for Sonic beating the stage. So, as soon as I jump, it triggers the results. But if you grab an enemy and jump, for whatever reason, the game can't correctly put Sonic in the result screen, so you still have control of the character. So, in this case, actually, no, don't do that. Just kind of wasted some experience, but that's fine. I'll stop explaining things for a quick sec so I can focus. Because I gotta be careful doing this. So, right now I just use all my experience. I can't use any more. So, I'm just gonna go back. And careful I'm doing this part. Grab an enemy, jump. And what's very helpful is because I did this in the way I did it, where I didn't have to reset the whole area, then I can just continue going back without having a big mama there. So this saves a lot of back and forth. So I'm gonna use those 99 bars of experience to just max everything out. Fun part though, it will stack the music on top of each other, so I hope you love hearing the results screen on top of the results screen. Hey Keyroy, how you doing? Let's do life next. Alright, set that up correctly. I'm moving up stuff before I do anything else. I'm controlling this with the D-pad. I want to be careful. Again, I cannot jump in this state. As soon as I jump, it will end this state. Okay, we're good. Now I gotta go back, grab another enemy. Thankfully, is extremely helpful right now. I don't have a Titan spawned, or Big Mama. Got the strength. This is gonna be the most expensive next to life because the final level requires 99 bars. Hence why this technique here is gonna be very helpful. Yeah, for the April Fool's special when I showed this trick off, I did everyone a favor and muted the song. I'm not doing that this time. Because you gotta have the raw experience of this mess. No other better way to put it. Every time we do this, it starts over with the last result screen music still playing on top of the last one, and you get the point. So it's gonna be a mess in like 5 minutes. It's already a mess now. Characters I haven't seen in a long time in the franchise, we love to see again. Honestly, the big one for me is Silver. We've seen him a lot in the Archie comics evolve as a character, but he hasn't really been in the game since, and I would love to see that character make a comeback. Especially being in a playable state. That's my personal pick. I'm gonna do life now. So thankfully, every time I attack, I can press the A button to interact with these menus. So it allows me to not jump. That's why I keep on attacking before I press something. I can get 2 shield levels. There you go. I want to make sure the menus are synced. That's the whole reason why I'm stopping for a second and moving the menu before I do anything else. Because it's very easy to desync these menus, and if I desync them, I gotta do this all over again. And also, don't hit B here for the love of God, because you will quit out of the results screen. So don't even touch the B button unless you're done. Alright, now we do Unleashed. Sonic's brother and sister from the Underground. I almost forgot that those 2 characters were a thing. I haven't really seen Underground myself, so that's why I don't really have a connection with them. Okay, there we go. We're good. Again. Now this time we'll max out life. See how expensive life is? And how expensive the strength was on the last setting? This is why doing this is extremely helpful. Oh god, I got lucky there. I landed on an enemy, and that could have been a problem if I slid off. Because I've had that happen where if I land on an enemy, I could then land again in the middle of that whiteout section. So when it's loading into the loading screen, or the result screen, excuse me, I've had it where Sonic still lands after it loads into the result, so he lands twice and ends the state. Yeah, this is extremely complicated. Not beginner friendly. But it's totally worth it for what we need. I hope you're loving this remix, by the way. It's only gonna get worse. We're not even close to done yet. And the funny thing is, I'm looking at the audio meter, and this just keeps on dancing right on the yellow, so it's like borderline too loud. Not saying something, because it is too loud. Alright, this should max out Unleashed. And I do a shield. I can only do one. But that's fine. I'm gonna focus on this character before I really do too much more. I can also do Sonic. You know what? I'll do some now. Alright, swap out the Werehog. That's extremely important before I do anything else. I need to be on this menu. This is not destroying my PC, and I'm playing in 4K, so that's saying something. Thankfully, every time I'm doing this, all it's doing is reloading the results screen stuff. It's not reloading enemies every time, so it's not like I'm overloading the area with a whole bunch of extra crap. It's just my menu that keeps on resetting. By the way, you can do this on console. Like, this was found on the 360 version, and it also works on PS3. So it's not like this was a PC exclusive thing. It just was better to do on PC because of the whole frame rate thing. And there is our maxed out Werehog. But you didn't see it happening this way, did you? Swap. I think two more of these repeat results and we should be good. Just getting more and more cursed, man. I love it. It sounds fantastic. It's my favorite remix, next to the E rank. So yeah, to explain it for people who haven't seen this before or missed the setup part of me getting the results screen stacking glitch here. Every time I reset the results screen like this with the jump, it does load in more music. So we are stacking orchestras on top of each other. Weren't wrong about that earlier. Oh, actually, no, don't do that. I'm done. So I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm jumping! And that is it. We're done. Because I just need this last results screen to max out Day Sonic. Because speed's the most expensive one. Ring energy's really not that bad. Both your streams open, it's chaos. Why do you have the YouTube and the Twitch run running? Because one of them has like a 2-second delay. That's saying something. The music is delayed. Well, good news. We got the maxed out Day Sonic achievement. So there you go. He's maxed out on both sides. Now I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and let you listen. Now you may be wondering, how does this sound at full tilt volume? Find out yourself. I'm not putting you through that torture. I was waiting to see if someone was like, oh my god, he's gonna hit the 100% volume. I'm just muting the stream. This is your moment to turn back up your volume, by the way. That's why I'm sitting on the map. Okay. Now we can look at our stats screen and see a glorious max on everything. Oh, it's so nice to see that. Now we can officially start cleanup duty. So I do need to go back and go through certain levels here, and I think for the sake of the rest of this HD session, I'll do that. I'll just go through these acts in general and see what we missed out on for ranks. Which, to be fair, a lot of them we got S's. Even with level 1, some of these early levels weren't a problem. Okay, so this is the one that is. And I know why this one's a B, because you gotta do a lot of extra stuff here.
Go! Go! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
It's like a hot dog mission to start. Now to play like the time trial hot dog mission. Okay, that's a new one. I think he just broke the scripting going into that speed lock, because that I've never seen before. Well, whatever. Yeah, that should be good enough. That fast. I love skipping that whole 2D section by just holding right. It's great. Alright, Sonic, please don't break the scripting this time. Thank you. I'm gonna go this way. Kinda seems weird, but I'm just trying to see what else I can do for points. I don't know what the optimal route is for the stage for points. I want a lot of rings, because that'd be a big deal. And going fast, obviously, for the time bonus is important. That's why I'm just doing a bunch of M speed. This place is an M speed playground. I think that's good, because that's all the rings I didn't even need to pause for that. 3 RBs! Oh, you kidding me? That's probably enough, right? No, that's under by 5K. Are you kidding me? I think I need more ring bonus. So I'm trying it again. Getting S ranks for some of these stages is a real pain compared to just playing it fast. Because you really gotta do a lot more than just go fast in this game for score. So I'm gonna focus more rings this time. Alright, that should be good. I'm gonna take this normally, because I'll get more rings going through loops. Also, that was like, what, 200 points? Just from hitting that rainbow loop? Still doing this, though. We. Stick down here for more rings. Because my goal this time is at more than 300 by the time we hit the goal ring. Which we should easily get at this point. I'm essentially playing this like the ring trial. Nice! Nice whiff! The biggest whiff I think I've seen him do yet. Okay, Okay, didn't mean to fall, but whatever. It just loops me back around anyways. Still gonna do this quick time just for the extra points. Make sure it's a cool so I get the max bonus, and that should be an S. Yeah, see, look at the ring bonus. Last time it was 200k, this time 35k. Or 20k to 35k, excuse me. Just the extra 100 rings alone bumped that up 10k. Hence why it was so important to get more rings. I already know I need Rooftop Run, S rank. Yeah, because we got a D here. So I'll do that. I think I also need it for the lap one, too. See ya. Now you gotta explain that one. Sonic go fast. There you go, that's your explanation. Gonna really maximize as many rings as I can get here to be safe. And I'm also gonna do another thing at the very end. Oh crap, well, that's where we get extra rings. I'm gonna do an extra thing at the very end to guarantee I can have as many rings as possible. I don't know what happened to his speed there. That was fun. I don't need to do the clock tower part, so I'm gonna skip that too. At least I hope I will. I'm just gonna do a little bit wall running here, don't ask. Somehow they forgot that was a wall in testing or something. I don't know why that's a wall, but hey, look at that. That's the clock tower. Jump here to avoid the booster, because for whatever reason, locks you in a jump. Nice reverse camera. Fail this on purpose. And then be careful here. Nice, thanks, appreciate it. Nice, thanks, appreciate it. I hope I have enough rings. Hey Jared, how you doing? Okay, well. I'm just gonna see if I can do this with now my raw speed. Nope, okay, just reset. I need the rings. I want to skip those, and unfortunately, I got barreled twice. So, that wouldn't have helped my case. Nothing would have helped that case, to be fair. Barrel in the face. It's been a good day unboxing, putting games up for sale. Oh, well, sounds like a busy day. I'm guessing you're just getting rid of a lot of extra stuff you had. Trying to make some space.
Here we go.
Okay, that should be good now. Okay, I didn't get the angle. Never mind.
Here we go.
That's the angle. Whoop. I love skipping a majority of the stage. Seriously, this stage is one like giant puzzle piece. If you know what you're doing, you can kind of put it in whatever order you want. Oh yeah, some things haven't been touched for like 2 whole moves. Yeah, I can understand the mindset of probably should do something with this now. Had it for too long. Like, I got some extra stuff I would love to get rid of for that same reason. It's always just a matter of when do I have the time to do it, because yard sales are just so hard to dedicate the whole day to, and especially with the prep. And we have, like, a local community one that's hosted every once in a while, but every time they've done it, we've always been busy. So it's just been impossible to line up our schedules correctly with the yard sale in this area, which has always kind of sucked. Facebook Marketplace. Alright, cool. Good luck with it. I've had interesting experience on Marketplaces. Some good, some bad. It was much better years ago before people started to use it as a place to scam others, which is so dumb. Okay, barely made that one. Holy crap, that was close. Man, I want to jump over that. I'm so close every time. I don't know, I always struggle on the timing on this jump. I don't know why. It's just a simple, like, ramp jump, but that's why I worry, because every time I try to go back for it, I get hit by a random barrel. There. Alright, now we're fine. Just take it slow. Also, shout out the flying barrel in space. Yeah, why is that there? Who knows? There, now I can focus on just the raw enemies and raw ring score. Because normally you're not allowed to go backwards here. But I'm going backwards. This will be a thing you should probably learn for the hot dog missions. And thankfully, I will use it for the hot dog missions to make my life easier. I gotta be careful, because these robots still have a 1,000,000-mile punch radius. And then that happens. This is the problem being a fully 3D Sonic in that space, because it will just launch me off. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna do this casual style really quick, because I might have better odds. I say casual styles, I do this. Ignore that. That's my punishment. Hey, you're trying to do things out of order, break my game? No, man. This is Sonic saying, please stop and play normally. Yeah, that's a soft lock. Because I went into a 2D section a little too fast, I actually skipped the part I was supposed to hit correctly, so I'm in this like weird 3D and 2D state. Yeah, it just doesn't work. I passed the trigger, so I'm just stuck for the rest of my life. I'll try it again, just be careful. Ooh, I hate when that happens, yeah. Oh, come on! Speaking of what, I hate that happens. Yeah, I hate when I'm talking to someone who, like, I make a deal with, and then they pull out last second like that. Like, I can understand it, you know, maybe just thinking things through. Like, you sleep it, like, between days, you just think of other things you might want to do with your money yourself. Like, I get it. It's just really annoying when you set up, a proper buy with someone, and then they pull out last second like that. just want to take this part a little slow just to begin with, because I don't want to lose my rings. Ring bonus in the stage is massive because of how many are here. So I don't want to lose things near the end because of how punishing that can be. Yeah, essentially just playing this, what is it, like 2008, 2009 speedrun style? Like right before they found the unspeed DP crap. We just fly through the air at lightning speed because you held up.
Feeling good. Go. Feeling good.
That means I'm still allowed to do this. We knew about this back in like 2008. And I keep on getting punished for knowing about things. Every time.
Go.
At least every failure, I'm getting my life back. Doesn't matter. This stage is like, the problem with this stage's ass is just you can't get hit. Because ring bonus is the massive part of the overall score here. So you take one hit, you immediately go down to an A rank at your best. So I gotta do this whole stage without getting hit at the very end section, which is the most punishing part. That's why how I play in this part is not that big of a deal. I would love to have like a excess of rings just as a safety net for my score. But it's once I get into the very final section with the chaser robots, that's where I can't take a hit. Plus going fast like that, going through checkpoints, that's really good for the SPD number. The higher the number, the more points I get for the ending. Because that's all accumulated. Dude, I love how the camera angle made me look like I was cel shaded for a second. That was so cool. I gotta try that for this game. Someone did make a cel shaded Sonic model. I think it was from like one of the comic books specifically, maybe the Archie stuff, I can't remember. But I gotta try that model out for this because it looks so clean. And it makes me so irked still to this day we didn't get the cel shaded models for the Sonic Superstars stuff. It was exclusive DLC to a store most people did not have in their area. So that DLC is just lost media now, which is so dumb. There was a mod for Sonic Superstars that restores it, so thankfully you can just mod it if you have the PC port. But if you don't have the PC version, that's just gone. That DLC doesn't exist anymore. It's so stupid. Yeah, I didn't want to succeed anyways. Don't want to play it safe here. They're going to shoot. Now go. Nice spin kick, Sonic. That's so useless. Yeah, I killed a couple extra enemies. That should be good to score. 751 ring. Yeah, I'm good. That's good. You see that? I didn't do a single trick because that's like one thing in the whole level I could do a trick on. But other than that, the ring bonus is the whole reason why we got the S. It's kind of a requirement. And now I gotta do the other day stage here because I think I got an B? No, it's an A. Okay, so I'm actually kind of close. Just gotta be careful not to screw up near the end.
Here we go!
My homing attack. I saw it there, and then it went away. It's like, man. Gotta wait here a second. Now go. Safer. Reminds you of the IHOP DLC. Yeah, thankfully, like you're saying there, Matt, you can still get the IHOP DLC for Sonic Superstars because that was exclusive for like 1 month, I think, and then the DLC just became a free download. But at least they did something with that. Because locking that behind IHOP only after the partnership ended, yeah, it would have been stupid. It's not like we did that with Kroger. Oh, wait, we did. Which was a really bad call. Just gonna say that now. Because now that DLC is just lost media for no good reason. It's all business decision at that point. That business decision didn't even need to be made. I thought I was gonna miss. That was kind of scary. Why? Oh, that's one button syndrome. Come on. I had it, man. I had it. I'm just so flustered now. So, for those of you who haven't played this game before, homing attack and the boost button are on the exact same button. It's X. And what I tried to do there was homing attack, but then Sonic's like, what if I air boost instead? Because there was nothing close enough for his reticle to lock onto, even though it was right in front of an Eggman drone. Ah, man. One button syndrome. It's been a problem since technically Sonic 1 on Genesis / Mega Drive, but it's really been an actual problem since Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast, because you've had like 8 different buttons you can map things to. No, let's just put everything on A. And that mentality is still a thing to this day in Sonic games, which is like, why? Outdated mentality, it doesn't need to be here. Okay, nice. I pressed the B button to stomp, and Sonic said no stomp.
Here we go! Here we go!
I should have probably just did air dash.
Here we go!
I just noticed a detail that you can see in this context is Hatsune Miku. You see her fly away and then suddenly pop out of existence. You're not supposed to see that, but obviously I do, because I have eyes. It's not like the model flies away enough before it despawns. It's like in your peripheral vision still. So you can see it despawn in front of you. Chip model's not far enough away. I just want to know sometimes why this game eats my inputs. You know what? You know, hang on. Don't just take my word for it. I'm breaking it out. Nah, man. You need to see this jank sometimes for yourself. Because I'm so mad. Okay, now it showed up. Okay, there you go. I'm so mad. There it is. You're going to see sometimes when I eat it, I press a button. Now you can't say I make this stuff up. I'm going to use my input display I use so I know when to do M speed and D speed stuff. My cheat tool. I didn't need him anyways. Okay, right now it's all fine and good, but watch when I have a misinput jump, now you'll know. A little too close for comfort. Is that all I needed? Just turn on the input display so I can actually prove that input gets eaten. And the game's like, I'll stop eating them now. Just for you. Still hanging out of the camera can just do that sometimes.
Feeling good.
That is literally all it took. Are you kidding me? Finally! Now people know I didn't cheat! AKA, the game's like, oh, you can play normally now. Why is it this stupid wheel gave me better luck than not having it on? Fine, I'm keeping it on. If that's gonna prove a point, I'm keeping it on. S rank, so we're good here. Alright, how about Hello Sky? Just got the S for the day stage there. I think, no, I don't need to do night again. Did I need to redo any of the bosses? Oh yeah, Dark Moor I need. You know what, we'll do this now. Because I'm already have it up. I probably just missed this by like, maybe a minute? But with max strength, this boss is a joke. Sonic, get off. I don't think I got a double hit. Nice. Don't need to freeze him because I'm not strong, so I'm just good. Really? Really? I'm doing that game. Now, look, now you can see what I'm doing in real time when the game is like move left and right, you break out fast, like look at this, I'm doing it. Now I can say for sure when I'm doing a thing. Now you know for a fact I'm doing it. Like I'm calling out the game on that one. It's like, hey, move your stick fast to break free. Oh hey, now you know for a fact he was doing it. And I managed it just because I'm used to it from other games. That's just a habit. Oh my god, seriously? There. Done. That's an S. I think this might have been the only night boss we need an S rank on, not counting Egg Dragoon. Because I know I needed an Egg Dragoon S, but there's no way we were getting that with level 1 everything. So I plan on coming back for that fight. Yeah, there you go. There's an S. So let me check back over here. Now thinking about it, I gotta check these day ones. I think I got an A on both of these fights. No, that's an S. Also S. No, okay, we're good. Now I just gotta check Act 2? I think I got an S on Act 2, so I think I'm going the Chun-nan. Oh no, I still gotta do the Act 1 thing here, because I barely missed it.
Here we go!
You know what? Let me do the beginning section normal so I can get the rings. Because ring bonus here will really help. I don't want to miss these. That was a little too dangerous of a landing. Oh my god. Go normally here because I don't want to chance it. Funny thing is, when we just replayed this earlier tonight to get the book, I think I was only off by just a few thousand points. So I'll just get more rings, and that's my guaranteed S. And so I'm gonna hold here in the blue zone, and I can just instantly go. Ah, I missed it. You can get a D-speed boost there, which is like an extremely fast bobsled, but it's just really hard. Try it again here. Nope, way too early, Sonic. Supposed to hit the booster first. That's whatever. I'm still doing the skip past this section. Cause screw this section. There, now we're past the invisible wall. There we go. I'm like barely out of the dead zone. You see, like my control stick's here? Should be here. Like I gotta be touching this blue if I want to do M speed. I'm just barely out. Flip. Gotta always do the flip when you're on the bobsled. That's just law. Before we had more customization, the mods in Sonic Generation versions of these levels, I remember there was a Sonic Unleashed model mod. And if you played with that model mod on time, it just did the flip automatically in the bobsled sections. Because we couldn't code it yet at the time for Unleashed modding, or Generation modding, I should say. Fair, the game is just essentially turned into Sonic Unleashed now, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it. But yeah, the modding tools weren't there yet for Sonic Generations for custom inputs like with the QuickTime events in this game. Now exist in Unleashed and Generations. If you're playing any Unleashed style level in Generations, there's QuickTime. It's neat. Alright, now we got the Chun-nan. I know I need the S for the night stage, obviously. We need day... Just day act 1, okay. That shouldn't be too bad. It's the ending I'm worried... Like, it's always the ending of a lot of these stages I'm not worried about. Because the rest of it's fine. It's just... very specific sections that are a problem. Was I fast enough? Hey. Didn't have to wait. I got those rings? Eh, some of them. I just want to at least get a lot of these on the drive-by. Yeah, now you don't need Unleashed Project. Although, here's the thing. I've heard some people already say this, which I can completely understand. Some people still prefer playing the Unleashed Project version of these stages via the Sonic Generations engine control, and I get it. It's a personal preference if you like some of the modifications of the stages that need to be done for Sonic Generations, and then also a personal preference of just overall control. Because I will say, even though I do like how this game controls with a lot of its cool stuff, it is still probably one of the harder Sonic Boost games to pick up due to just raw control. Sonic's a lot more slippery in this version, and he has much tighter control in Generations. So I get why people would still want to play the Generation versions of these stages. Sometimes I'll still boot it up for just playing it in a different engine. Because I get it. Nice whiff. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that. It's fine. I'm just gonna do this normally then. I'm not gonna do anything fancy, because I don't want to lose my rings. I have so many rings. Speaking of downloading, man, I gotta get you set up to download this. Whether it be on Windows or your Steam Deck, doesn't matter which. I want to set you up with the Miku mod, because I know you would love doing a full playthrough with the Miku mod. Because it's like everyone who loves Unleashed needs to at least do that once. It's fantastic. Oh, his knees like jiggled for a second, so I hope I got the weak knees look. Wait, you can just crouch in the results screen. It's hilarious. I got rubber knees, which is close enough. I've never seen rubber knees Sonic before. Alright, let's go tonight. Oh, I need to do both. That's right. Yeah, because... Oh, yeah, yeah. Now I'm remembering from last session. Act 2 Knight here is horrible at level 1. The rest of this is not bad, but man, you look at that part specifically and you're like, oh no. I'm gonna want to do this battle here upcoming. I'm gonna just fight everything here to be safe. I don't need to do all the critical attacks, though. I gotta go for this at least once. Do I kill him? No, okay. Yes, but almost no. That was the weirdest physics shank I've seen in a while. I'm gonna purposely fall down here. These extra enemies would be pretty good for score, so I might as well. Alright, I think I'm done. See ya! Can I stand on this at all? No, I can't reach up there now. Alright, fine, I'll take this other path. I didn't want to. I was gonna use the barrel as a shortcut back up, but unfortunately, it seems like that's just not allowed. That extra time from the Unleashed meter actually helps. Alright, that should be enough points. Just gonna kill extra couple sets of things, just safe. Okay, didn't want him. Go away. Unfortunately, that means now I can't do the quick time, but whatever. Still can't do the quick time because I'm too powerful. The problem now of having max strength is sometimes you just want to hit an enemy for like 1 or 2 hits. But even those 1 or 2 hits is a little much. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Combo was 400, crush was 500. Didn't matter. Enemy score was good. He had extra enemies for the whole reason why I got the S. Yeah, there is a new Blue Spheres game in Sonic Origins as well. I think it's a lot of the same Blue Sphere stuff I did not mean to hit this again. I think it's a lot of the same Blue Sphere stuff they did with the Sonic Mania stuff, from what I understand. I don't think there's actual new Blue Spheres content. I think they just put the Mania Blue Spheres in Origins, which has more levels. If I remember hearing that correctly, it is. Seriously, dude? You're in front of the statue. Put it in there. It's not Mania Blue Spheres, a whole new algorithm? Ah, I guess I heard wrong. That's a lot of Blue Sphere, which is saying a lot because they added more Blue Sphere to Sonic Mania. So how much more Blue Sphere can we have? Like, hello? We don't need a bajillion Blue Spheres in our life. The original Blue Sphere formula was already too much. Because that alone would take you like hundreds of years to actually complete, if I remember hearing the breakdown correctly. So, what the heck, man? Just really want to make sure people aren't bored, I guess. Have Blue Spheres for the rest of eternity. God, I just want to walk forward! You get the special treatment. Because you survived. So therefore, die a painful death. Oh, Sonic. Stand on the statue. Don't. How did I do this? Hello? I got a clip out of the statue. All I did was climb a ledge. How did I clip in the statue? God, dude. Don't even try to break the game. The game breaks me. Oh, that's right. I need the stupid thing here now. Actually, that even... No, I can just do this now. I don't even need that one. Hey, there it is! Combo King! Hey, my grinding was not wasted. That's it. That is 10,000 combo from hitting a B. So I did my math correctly earlier, if that was the case. But I was probably over 8K then. Alright, all that does is just turn this off. But unfortunately, I still need another red block. I think I know how I can get about that. I'm just gonna do this normally. By normally, I do have to clip in. So I'm not going back to the other stupid blocks. There you go. Yes, I'm doing things out of order. It's confusing. That's just how we roll. See? Look, I'm rolling. Stop that! Every time, man. Every time. I think someone made a color correction mod that fixes the overblown saturation colors in this stage, which is nice. Because I don't know what happened with some of the Dragon Road Night stages, but they cranked up that saturation by a good, what, 20 points it feels like? Every time, man. Pots, please. Hello, I got block. We here for block? Too bad, my block. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Big mama, go big flying. Almost thought the enemy was gonna go out of bounds for a minute, because that can't happen on the other stages. Done.
Oh yeah, that's right, baby.
I'm gonna... Where is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it manually. I'm just gonna hit a save replay for later because of what happened there. I want to watch that back. Alright, so that's everything in Chun-nan. So now... Oh, that's right, because when I did earlier with the 2 PC games in one situation, I need to put back on my background input anytime I tab out. Okay, so that. Now I go here, Shamar. Yeah. Trying to figure out where I go next. SS. So that means... Good here on day. A and S. Okay, so I just gotta do the night stage again. The 26 minutes were a little bloated because of the whole level 1 shtick.
Hey!
Nice to actually be playing this, not have to worry about collectibles right now. Thinking I'm gonna worry about anything. Oh, fire. The whole reason why I'm waiting. Alright, I think that's all of them. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, cool. Don't care. I'm in the this is fine mood set. Speaking of, there. Done. That's it. That's all I needed. And now I have fast mode activated, so I'm just gonna walk real fast. And by real fast, I mean like what? Maybe a unit or two faster? Get that stupid electricity out of here, that'd be a problem. How are people liking the input display, by the way, for some random, like, I almost said random inputs, which would just sound really stupid out of context. I think my brain's just shutting down mid-playthrough again. It tends to happen during streams. How are people liking the input display just for standard stages, not the speed stuff? I know for the speed stuff's probably helpful, because I understand what the heck's happening. It's a modified version of another input display, from what I understand. It was out there for Sonic Generations speedrunning. This version was modified so you know the M speed and D speed values, so you know where to hold your stick if you're playing Sonic Unleashed. I figure for a game this complicated for its mechanics, might make sense to have it on. At least just for a bit. I may not do it for every stream. Just for the complicated stuff. Like maybe I have it on for hot dog missions, I don't know. I'm just gonna kill all the wizards. Make my life easier. And then I'll focus on Titan. Okay, that was a nice one. Downtown smack on the forehead. Oh my god, this guy's having like the best shot right now. Okay, now I'll focus on Titan. Get the critical attack, just the guaranteed yes. And that's that. That should be an S-rank. Oh yeah, sure enough, because I think it's 300k. While I'm here, do you guys want to see something very interesting when it comes to leftover content? Because we can look at it. Because thankfully I'm done here in Shamar. I gotta check the day stuff, but night stuff's done. Let me do the speedrun route, because it's involved in the ending, which unfortunately means I gotta play the whole stage again. Thankfully, most of the stage you can just clip under. Most of the stage you can just bypass. So just doing funny clip through wall, because no wall is safe from Sonic. This skips all the beginning combat stuff, so now we're going to the puzzle section. If I go through this wall, then I skip the puzzle section entirely. So I'll just go around from here. So let's start off a little bit with our beta talk, because yes, this stage is full of leftover content from development. There's a lot of beta stuff here. So over here is the great one to start with. These walls you can see from outside of this ending stretch going to the final section of Shamart Night. These walls are possible to actually break. And they do fall down in very specific patterns, so either forward or backwards depending on how you hit them. And yeah, they're all solid. You can walk on these. So these were at one point going to be used in the stage as an extra obstacle to deal with in some fashion. But obviously, that didn't come to be. So I used them to clip back into bounds real quick. So that's just a little taste of some beta stuff that's here. There's more. I'm just gonna kill all these enemies so not a problem. I don't want any of this stuff in my way. And that, yes, includes you too, sir. See ya. Get rid of the wizards too, because they're also going to be a nuisance. Thank you. Alright, so now through this wall. And for whatever reason, yeah, you can stand up here. There's a random pixel that you can stand on. Then I want to jump up here and then do another clip through a wall. And now, welcome to an unused area of Aerith Sands Night. So to start, let's talk about these blocks. These are the same from the outside checkpoint area we talked about earlier. So you can knock these down, now they're a platform, you can stand on them. Then, over here, in this whole section, completely unused. This entire area was meant to be an extension of Aerith Sands Night. It could have been used for an alternative act, it could have been used for the main stage, but it just went unused. This area did get repurposed for DLC later, but before the DLC came out, this was in the code. So yes, you could have played this before the DLC released back in like 2008 when this game launched. And the problem is, there's more to come, but it's up there. Trying to get on that ledge, not fun. I'm gonna try the old school strat first, and if it doesn't work, I got plan B. I'm sitting on it with my full unleash meter. Nope, okay. That was not supposed to be a backflip, it's supposed to be a side roll. Like that. Because what you can do here is if you're really tight on timing, this is not fun. It is very, very close to being possible. It just depends on where you start. You can roll off the side of this platform and immediately go into an uppercut. And that's what I'm trying to do. But the timing on this is extremely strict. So the chance you actually getting this are very, very, very slim. Because most of the time it's that. You get stuck on some weird invisible wall. Let me try it one more time, then we're going to do plan B. Okay, let's try plan B. That's why I'm sitting on this full unleash meter. Sonic, can you, like, please get up there? You're, like, literally right next to it. There you go. I have to do a little bit more. Okay, that's fine. Even without wings, I can still fly. So, yeah, you can fly with a certain combo here in Unleash mode. So, X, X, Y, Y. Continue doing this. For the rest of the time, Sonic can just fly. Extremely convenient that this works, because now I can fly over this ledge I was trying to jump to, and I just kind of whiffed. Go away, fly. Keep on having this rude roommate. Get out of here. Whole section unused there. Whole top area, you can interact with stuff here. And we come to another impasse. More stuff I just can't reach, even though it looks like you're barely off. Thankfully, we got skills for that. Whole area here unused. Nothing was ever really done with this before DLC. And right here is the end of the road, because unfortunately all of this is also unused, and there's a lot more level left. But this is the furthest you can go, because there's no way up from here. You got this ledge that does have a climbable piece to it, but there's no more. You can't get up here any higher, even though there's another climbable ledge. There's no way to get up there. It might just barely be possible if you have more unleashed here, if you can fly. Like, maybe you can fly from here. Forget the camera to spin. Maybe you can fly from here and then go around, but I don't think you have the height to grab the ledge. So this is the furthest you can go. All this did get repurposed for DLC. So thankfully, it did get used later, just not right now. Unfortunately, the door's shut. So I'm gonna have to find a way back through that door. How do I find my way back through that door, you may ask? Sonic Unleashed, what do you expect? We have the power of just going through literally any wall we choose. And also any floor. You know, that's not what I wanted. You might have saw it there for a glimpse, but yeah, there was a little more level structure. So, let me go back over there really quick. Thankfully, it's just right here. Let's see if I can do this without killing the enemies this time. Because they're not really paying attention to me, so I have a chance. I say it's the wizard immediately spotted me. Oh, actually landed up here. Cool. You would think when you're up here, maybe you could just grab that ledge that's over here. No, you don't have enough height. You can't make it. So this ledge is a little too high. Before people found the wall clip thing that I was doing, the strat before was to get barrels over here, stack them up, and then do your rolling combo like this, and interrupt it in the air so you can grab the ledge. Which was a big pain, because barrels in this game are extremely random if they want to cooperate with you putting them down. Yeah, this whole area is also unused. Nothing here. Go over back into this room. Nothing in this room. In theory, they could have just put collectibles there. But this whole area loops back around to the end of the stage. You were meant to open the door and then be popped out right in front of the goal ring. Okay, so much for combat. Okay, if you're all done now, I get to show this. Don't mind me. Just Sonic with a barrel. I'm not gonna do it because it's way too much work. I just want to show what people did. Before we knew, you can just go around instead of dealing with this ledge specifically. What people did in the past was they took these barrels from the very end of the stage, put them right here near the wall, and stack them up. So, trying to stack barrels on top of each other in this game might as well be just gambling with physics here. Because as you can see, you barely touch one of them, and they fall over. It was terrible. They just got on like 2 barrels and then worked your way up. That was how you originally got over here, because that ledge is too high to climb normally. But yeah, that's a whole beta area that just went unused until the DLC came out for this game a few months later. And after all that, we still got an A rank, which is hilarious. That Titan near the end is just 50,000 points alone. I love showing off beta stuff like that in games, because it just fascinates me. Okay, we're done there, so I got the Empire. Not the actual city. Should have checked for, excuse me, Windows, but whatever. Right, C, so I gotta do this. And then I think, for the most part, everything in Adabat's probably fine. Because the last thing I want to do is Egg Dragoon, and then we're gonna play some of the Wii game tonight. My goal for that is to get... Hang on, I'm focusing so I don't go off the side. Cool. Nice shortcut. My goal for the Wii one tonight is I'm just going to play until we can get ourselves Shamar Jungle Joyride area and then all of Eggman Land probably gone through, or at least like a chunk of it. So, we're in for a beefer. But that's because on Thursday, we're not going to be playing Sonic Unleashed at all. So I want to make sure we have plenty of time for what I actually had planned for Thursday. So we're doubling up today. But this game takes more priority because this is the way longer Unleashed compared to the Wii one. We're almost done with Wii. Like, we're over 70% if I had to guess. I can't even say I pressed the wrong button because you saw me hit the A button on that one. That was just me being stupid. My brain turned off mid-button press. As you would imagine, don't expect that input display to transfer over to the Wii game, because I don't have an input display for Wii. If I was playing on emulator, maybe, but I don't have it set up on emulator. It's funny how I rather played this on the PC than original hardware. Even if I had access to the original hardware to play, like an Xbox Series system, period, I would still prefer to play the PC version for this. Because of the mods giving us some fun little extras we can play around with for our character models, and then just having a higher resolution to play too. Like, this game looks crisp in 4K. So even if I was wanting to just play on original hardware for authenticity's sake, for this game it actually makes more sense to play on PC. And I'm over here like, I gotta play on the Wii because it's the Wii game. That's just more personal preference at that point. It doesn't matter if it's emulator or console, but I've had more issues with emulator, so I'm just trying to bypass a lot of the weird issues I've had over the years. I don't know how I got hit there. I'm gonna play this one safe. I want more rings. See? I have like no rings. That should be fine. I'll line up for the middle so I don't actually miss my mark, and we're good. Hey, famous last words.
Here we go!
Ha! We take those saves? I don't know what happened or even how that happened, but you know what? I lived.
Feeling good.
What am I hitting on that robot? Like, there's nothing there in front of him. He's not punching, and yet I still get hit by something. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna go back for the rings again. That, I'm gonna be an overachiever. Going back for more rings. Thankfully, the bombs just deload here once you deal with the whole chaser thing. I don't know why they disappear once the interceptor's gone. But it's extremely convenient for my sake, because I can just go back without worrying about anything. Ah! Am I just going Mach 7 into his chest? And the game's like, ah, that's too fast, buddy. Please slow down. Sir, we have an overachiever over here. Please make him stop. I really hope I have enough. We have an overachiever over here. Shoot him down.
Here we go.
Thread the needle, why don't you, Hedgehog? Come on, man. I hate when I make a good jump and Sonic's like, nah. I didn't feel like it today. I'm going this way for some extra rings. The Lord knows I need them. Going back to old school strats there because I just don't trust Sonic. Hey, excuse me, hello? I did this, that's what happened. I recognized the X before the Y. Yet not one of those stages where most of your points are gonna be more or less from ring bonus. That's why I keep on resetting. Every time I lose my fat stacks. So really important. Oh, that was an easy one. Only one button was different. It was the right bumper. That was my fault. I'm just gonna go through this normally. He says as he's doing M speed. Normally. Because I'm just getting the rings. Did I get like any of those? I got like 4 rings from doing that drift. Now I'm just worried about these stupid idiots because I keep on having bad interactions. I'm not taking any chances. Screw all you. Now if I play my cards right, I should be fine on rings, so don't take any hits. I never miss that! I'm so mad! I was touching the stupid rail, that's how close I was. Mulligan, mulligan, mulligan!
Here we go! Here we go!
I could be doing better with rings. That just gave me a little bit extra. That should be fine. So last time I was here, I had it on 135. So now I'm like 15-ish rings shy. I'm mad I missed that. Because now I gotta go this path, which is slower, more rings, and more dangerous. That's fine. Not that much slower. As long as I pass that spring, I don't really care what happens. Because now I can just go back for rings. This is where I get all my rings back. Man, this must be confusing for someone who's never seen Sonic Unleashed before. It's like, wait a minute. How is he going backwards? You're not supposed to go backwards here, right? Isn't this a section you normally go forward? It's like, yes. But this is optimal. Look at all my rings. I got 200 rings out of that. Alright, stay in the middle so I can actually hit the stupid spring. That's how to play the game wrong. No, this is how you play the game when you're doing the hot dog mission for the rings and the enemies. Alright, I didn't miss that time. Man, I'm so mad I missed that on the one attempt. Would have had it last attempt if I didn't miss the stupid rail. There. Are you kidding me? I needed more rings. I was so close. Because it's 200k, and I was off by only about 10k. I gotta do that again. Man, I'm so mad. I'm so close, and yet so far.
Here we go!
Not taking my time in the beginning actually is better for rings? Oh, okay. That's like maybe 10 rings off at most. I still don't understand what I get hit by sometimes there. No, Sonic! You weren't going fast enough. You have to go fast enough for that trigger to be skipped. If you're going at normal speed, aka actually doing it without glitches, I guess you want to put it for lack of better terms, then you will always be on track to hit that spring, which is unfortunate because going too fast past the spring allows you to bypass it and then go backwards, which is what I want. Because all my rings are going to come just from that section alone. So, if I can, I would like to be able to bypass the spring. It's because I took a hit in the very, very final part of that chaser section. It's the whole reason why I'm back to square one. Why is Empire City my roadblock specifically? It's not even that hard of a stage. It's just, the S-rank here is pretty tight.
Feeling good.
Alright, I can just stick to the side and should be fine. Yeah, I skipped them. Good. And I didn't get hit by the electric barrier, which I was worried about. Alright, so I'll go back for a surplus now, because that will give me 400 rings if I play my cards right. Went so fast, I saw the frame shook for a second there. Look at that speed. I'm mad. I didn't even see the robot. I was going too fast. You know what? I think I'm gonna play this a little bit differently then, because of what just happened. The rare, why is he going this way, path? Because really, why are you going this way? This is useless. But I need the rings. Okay, alright. Saved it. So the animation just gave up. Great. That almost killed me for... Okay, could you please stop doing that? I think it's me holding slide into that section. It doesn't like me holding slide. So let go over here. What is this run? Like, that didn't even help me now. I'm back to square one again on rings. Like, what is happening on this run? This is horrible. My God, what is happening? Look, I'm not even gonna get the S route. I'm just curious of how far off I am after whatever that was. If I get it, it's a miracle. Yeah, see, not even close. And the funny thing is, I think I was 500-ish points away from what I had last attempt. Getting all those hits really did add up. Who would have thought? But I can't believe it was still close to the last full session of this. It's so dumb. Easy enough. Just go through here, don't even worry about the rings, we'll come back. Sick. That's fine, I can take one hit. I don't want to take more than one, though, because by the time I get all the rings I want here, yeah, that's bad. No more hits after this, please. Wait. I just stuck over here. Because I just did not trust going middle. I should have enough. So I'm just gonna go to the ending. Like, would you believe me if I say that super risky looking jump is safer than going through that section normally? Look, man, the robot with, like, the fire shot, that thing is almost a guaranteed hit. So I'd rather just not and jump past him. Hey, see? I told you. Ring bonus. I was literally off my ring bonus every time. Who knew having about 300 rings would have been the whole reason they'll win? Alright, so Empire City's now done. I do believe I got the S there. Yeah, okay. So I got S on the other stage here, and also on the day stage. We'll be going back. Before someone asked about the DLC back in Apato's 1-2 that we did early, DLC's last. I just peeked in there so we can get some experience. I think it's... Yeah, no, I didn't get the S on the other mission. Okay. So it should be Act 1 and Act 2 nights that we have left. And all I gotta do is one final fight. And then we'll be done with this version for the night. But I gotta do the cool thing here, because I tried to show it when we actually played the stage normally, and I failed it, so I gotta show the cool thing. It's gonna be worth it. I gotta do the 3D and 2D in this section. It's cool. And it's so easy to trigger, even by accident. So I jump here, boost. I say it's easy to get here, and then that happens. He immediately, like, gravitated back to the rail he was sitting on. Sonic, you idiot. Come on. Don't do that. Get some help, and get off the rail. Rail addict. I swear, having Miku here is like blue overload. Because Sonic's blue, all the water's blue, the sky is blue, Miku's blue. It's like we all blend in. Almost all the same shade of the same color. Alright, so Sonic, don't gravitate to the rail. Jump boost. Right here, it's gonna look weird, but I'm resetting. For whatever reason, that just gave me 3D property in a 2D section. Don't ask how, I don't understand it either. But once I get past this checkpoint and hit the spring to go into the 2D section, you're gonna know something's wrong, oh my god. Something is definitely wrong, alright. Nice save. It's like that's happened to me before or something. Oh, he's not 3D. What? He didn't get the 3D physics, hello? Okay. I wasn't high enough, I guess. He was supposed to have 3D there, why? This happened literally earlier when I was testing to make sure I know how to build this stuff, do this correctly. This 3D and 2D is just weird. Like in general. Alright, that should have been the correct spot to reset. Now, as long as I don't fall off these ramps like an idiot this time, I want to get back to that checkpoint correctly. Yep, there you go. You can already see there's something wrong here, huh? Welcome to a 3D section, huh? Oh, I'm drowning. I didn't say it was easy to control. So yeah, for whatever reason, that loop rail at the very end, if you boost jump off in mid-air, reset the level, then the game doesn't load this section correctly with the right physics? Like, it just thinks you're in a 3D section all of a sudden, so it just keeps your 3D control, even though you're in a 2D section. It's extremely confusing. It's not supposed to do that. Sonic Unleashed things. Oh, please tell me I killed that little enemy that counted for my actual enemy count. Because I still need to kill one of those little landmine-style enemies from Bestiary. Now, while I'm going through this section, I need to see the frame rate. I need to see it at that glorious 60. Well, 59, 57, 59, 52. That's essentially 60 frames, right? Well then. Face first into water. My favorite. That's what I get for looking over at my actual input display. I hope that counts. I made sure this time. If that didn't count the first time, it definitely should count the second time. I don't know how I don't have one of those little creatures in my bestiary, but now I should. You know what? I'm not gonna get the extra rings. Because this section has like 400 rings or something crazy in it. Oh my god! Every time! No matter how good or bad you are on the level, you still get hit by that pillar. That's a tradition. I see speedrunners get hit by that thing at Mach 10. So it's nothing new.
Here we go!
I just love seeing that number up there above my life count stay at 60 pretty much the entire level, even though we were on console back in the early days. Yeah, this level would have been a good 20 frames if you're lucky.
Feeling good.
I actually skipped the trigger,
Here
and that
we
screwed me.
go!
That seems to be the common theme when I try to go fast. This is gonna sound like a weird comment, but I just love how the wood looks in this stage in this version. Now hear me out. It sounded random, because it kinda is, but it's because of the texture quality. It's like really high here. That's why it's like, oh, that looks really impressive. Because even when I was playing the Unleashed project with Sonic Generations, I had to modify like internal values in the game just to get it to look that good in Unleashed for Generations. Sorry, about the same game when you mod the file in. It literally changes the title screen and the execute. Same game. Yeah, you had to do like an external mod that cranked up the texture quality to even make that area look better. I ran through here casual style because I just want rings. Because this level is insane on rings. Like, when we're here for level 3 hot dog mission for the rings, all you need to get here is 400. This section alone has 400 rings. They went overboard in this one. And yet, the hot dog mission, it just doesn't care. Like, it undershoots. I don't know why the hot dog mission's so easy here for the rings. Yet over in Spagonia, it's like one of the hardest in the whole game. They screwed that one up. They made that mission too hard, but this one too easy. It's kind of ironic when you think about where am I going?
Here we go!
Camera literally couldn't keep up and then just clipped inside of a wall. Sonic tradition. Yeah, the ring missions, yeah, most of the time are pretty easy. The hardest one is just Spagonia Day, and no one knows why. Like, they just went overboard in that one mission. They didn't need to. Which is the big problem. That's why everyone struggles on Spagonia's level 3. Even the enemy one on that one's pretty terrible, too. Enemy here is kind of hard, but it's more balanced hard, I would say. Like, I'm trying to think of some of the hardest hot dog missions, and most of them are Spagonia. Like, flat out. Day, night, doesn't matter which one you're talking about, they're both pretty hard. Nice wall run, Sonic. Oh no, I got hit. Whatever shall I do? What do you mean they're all dead? We're gonna talk about them when we get to the actual hot dog missions, but I'm gonna be that one guy who says the Eggman Land hot dog mission's not that bad. Why? Because if you're time attacking the level, you do what the hot dog mission asks you to do anyways. Reset if you die. So I'm already used to it. The hardest part about it is your nerves getting the best of you. That's really it. Because it's a super long level that didn't need to be 30 minutes on your first playthrough. And that's why everyone struggles, because the level's so long, you make one mistake, and then you redo the entire mission. But again, if you time trial this game, Eggman Land's not that bad. It's the ring and the enemy missions I find worse in this game, personally speaking. Because you don't do that normally. You don't ring attack. You don't score attack. So you're not going to be prepared for it. But if you play a Sonic game, you're probably most realistically doing speed runs of these levels. Because that's just what Sonic is known for, is going fast. So you probably are used to just speeding up. So it's like, again, the mission itself is not hard. It's just your nerves get the best of you. I mean, the hardest part about that specific kind of a mission is you. You're the hardest part of the mission. Level 3 is, I believe, 45 minutes. So you're pretty much on point there, Matt. It's not that bad of a time at all. Even on, like, your worst run, you can probably still get that timer, no problem. So it's not the time limit that's the problem. Again, it's just your nerves. Because of how long of a level it is, you fail any part, you're redoing it. And you know that going in, so that makes it more stressful. Like, look, I got hit multiple times in this mission, and yet I know for a fact that the hot dog mission level 3 here is a 400 ring count, and I have 15 over. And we're not even done yet. See, I'm still getting more as we speak. So it's not a problem to get rings here. In fact, it's extremely easy to get the rings in this one. So it's not really a problem. But then other missions, it sucks. That should be an S, because that's a lot of rings, and my time bonus, it's not going to be the biggest, but it's still going to be okay. Yeah, see, because I think it's like a 2,500, okay? Something like that. I'm far over either way. Alright, now while we're going through loading screens, I'll turn this off, because I don't need the frame rate counter anymore. That was just for the infamous level everyone knows tanks. I went back specifically to get those S's. Act 2 and 3, mainly Act 3. So I remember that one just like, oh, we're so close. It's 30 seconds, just go for it. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Look, drowning in solid ground. Hello? I hate this. Just gonna wait this time. Don't even go too fast, because that is a death sentence, as you just saw. Multiple times. Why does this platform want to take 10 years to get out of the water, but the other platforms come out in 1? Like, please stop that. It's just so much slower by comparison. I'm just gonna go for it, because I remember you can just barely make the jump. I'm not worried about skipping enemies here, because this whole level is a combat level. Now you're getting to see why having a fully maxed out Werehog is perfect if you gotta go for S ranks. Because it doesn't matter. Like 2 hits on an enemy and they're mostly dead. And if it's one of the stronger enemies, maybe it's 3 hits. Oh no. It's not that much of a difference when you really break it down. And this stage should have more than enough enemies alone that I should be just good on score from just killing things. I was gonna say, am I gonna just sink? Because I would expect it. Oh no, bees. All my homies hate bees. That's not wrong, we all hate bees in this game. They're terrible. No matter if you're playing this version, Wii version, they're terrible. I don't know they exist in the Java version, the phone one. If they do, they're probably terrible there too. Is that just tradition? Bees are just terrible enemies. How am I missing? Hello? Just hit the enemy, Sonic. How are you whipping with your punches? Point blank range. That's impressively bad. Alright, there you go. I want this Unleashed to wear out, because when I get to the final section, I can get more Unleashed. And if it's running right now, I can't get more, because I'll be constantly draining. Such a stupid ledge. Why is this? Why is it so close like that? This section gave me so many problems at level 1. Time to show him who's boss. There are my claws. Of course, it's a singular bee that didn't die. It's always the stupid bees. Always the bees. There, done. What? Are you kidding me? What the heck did I do wrong? I missed it just by probably 20k, and that means I need more critical strikes. I don't understand, man. With that fast-paced combat, I should have had it. That's so stupid. Now I have to delay my attack so I can get more points. Because that's the whole reason why I failed that. Perfect. That worked for me. Nice whiff. Dude, Sonic, you idiot. Wizard. Thank you for healing him, by the way. It really didn't change anything. Just delayed the inevitable. See, I'm too strong now, so I'm trying to gauge how much strength I'm putting into every one of my hits. Hence why I'm trying to only hit maybe 2 different attacks and then I stop. Well, thank God for shield canceling, man. I'm gonna assume, by the way, I'm looking back at the chat thing now. I'm gonna assume, Matt, when you typed giped, I think you meant to say God or something like that. Like, a proper, like, reaction. Because I don't know what the heck giped is. That's a new one. Oh, giped. Is that not claws? I thought that was claws. I want claws. Claws achieved. I have the critical strike every enemy here, but probably a lot of them would be a good idea. Not the weaker bees, though. No, I want him. I feel like I have enough now, actually. I'm gonna get more critical strikes to be safe, because this stage is a little close, as we saw with that score, if I don't get any critical strikes. Yo, how'd he survive? We take those. This is it anyways. After I kill these two, I think that's all the enemy spawns. Cool. That may look risky, because it was, but I made it. The power of the XXA combo in the air. This is my favorite part of the song. Piano just gives you new life. That should be it. Open up, door. Oh, hang on. Lone survivor. Okay, who's... Go away. It's like, you guys stop. I've killed all your brethren. Go away. Thank you. Now that has to be an S. Thank you. That's more than enough enemy score now. This one is mostly just enemy score. And you know what's the funny thing? We started tonight at 99 experience, and at the rate I'm going, we might end at 99. We'll be like one off. And if that's the case, I'll just eat some food. Alright, well, all that leaves is one more stage, and that is Egg Dragoon. Because yes, I gotta do this again, because the game doesn't count Dark Gaia for some stupid reason, but we end with Dark Gaia. So this is the last thing I'm doing for Sonic Unleashed HD tonight. What a joke. With level max strength. Egg Dragoon is... Wait a minute. No, I have to do the... I gotta do the speed run. Hang on. I gotta show off that. I gotta show the time attack version of how this fight goes. At least for one of the rounds. I don't think I'm gonna get for both. But I gotta try for at least one. I gotta do the ground shaker.
Mate, Sonic. Hope you said your goodbyes. That lit up part on the bottom looks fishy. I'll try aiming for that. No, the controls won't respond.
Now,
Let's do this.
so doing ground shaker on the final hit, it slows down time. But you can interrupt that with a quick time event, which thankfully this boss fight has a quick time that is active all the time once Eggman's in this part of his fight. So, by utilizing the ground shaker with the slow down time into the quick time event,
Hey, wait.
I can actually do this with the in-game timer slowing down too. This alone is saving like 30 seconds. Notice how much longer that took to rip off Eggman's pieces. That's because of the in-game timer.
Blast you, Sonic.
Whee!
Out of my sight.
See, Eggman, I need the fall anyway, so I don't care.
Jeez, Eggman, simmer down. Wing units deploy. You will
Alright, I'm gonna try to go for the fast strat here.
not last forever.
Hopefully I get it. I missed.
Not good enough, Sonic.
I know I'm not. That's how I missed you. I'll just do this normal now. I barely missed the punch, too. Can you stop? Mulligan. Peace treaty.
Impossible. You little.
He's not gonna like feeling this after this.
How about this? Lost control again. Don't fall apart on me now.
I just go for it. I missed the timing because the last hit didn't come out for some stupid reason. Whatever. I still saved like about 30, 40 seconds just by doing the ground shaker the first time correctly. But this should be an S. Even though I failed a lot in phase 2, my strength level is so high, I skipped so much of his health bar fight. I just, almost like with one punch, I annihilate his health bar. As long as I do these fast, I just instantly end the event, so I'm just gonna B to get out. Because these are scripted. Just 2 quick time buttons are random. And it's the 2 uppercut punches he does here in phase 2. That's it. And that's it. 222.69. Nice S rank.
That's right, baby.
And with that, that's all of our cleanup for the S ranks. At least for the stages we currently played. And I did get myself backed up to experience max. So we ended where we started. It's like a full circle out here. Full 360 circle on the experience bar. How funny. So with that, now we need to do all the different side quests in the world and complete the DLC. That's what's actually left in this game now. But we'll be doing that in the next session for the said Sonic Unleashed 100%. We're not done with Sonic Unleashed yet tonight, but we're done with the HD version for now. So this is the only one you're coming here to see. That's it for Sonic Unleashed HD for this week. Join us back next week when we start our side quest journey. We'll continue off with the exorcisms because I did one, but we'll do the rest starting next week. Now let me just quit this one. I'm gonna quit. Goodbye, Sonic.